Alright, so I have a lot of requests from you guys asking that I show you the mods for Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2. So, yeah. There it is. So, let's start for the basic one. The first mod is the combat roll. We have one button we can use for crouching and combat roll, right? And combat roll and jump, or just crouch. I noticed that some guys that are using the script, they only can combat roll because it's like a double tap. But with my script you can crouch, so you can use cover, and also you can combat roll. Alright. The second one is also basic. By the way, the script is called Basic OP because it's pretty basic but very functional. Okay, the second mod is the charge card. On consoles you need to hold the triangle or the charge cards to activate it. With this mod you don't need it, you just press and the charger works. This is pretty useful if you want to pop your shield faster or the adrenaline stim. The rapid fire on this script is different from other ones in the sense that you have a rapid fire button that is pretty much R2 or whatever you shoot, and we have a second or a fire button for normal fire. And this is very useful if you have like a disruptor rifle that you need to charge up, but you also want to use the rapid fire. And with this mod you can do both, rapid firing and shooting. Alright, so the rapid fire, of course, the first blaster that I show you is the EE3. This is how it works. Pretty fast. This script has rapid fire, tune rapid fire, and anti-recoil. Let me show you how effective their anti-recoil is. See, the holes overlaps. It's very accurate. Alright, now let me show you the EE4. Okay, now we have the EE4, and let me show you how fast you can shoot this little monster. Right? It's pretty nice, huh? And I can make it fire faster, but currently the game has such a poor server performance, so your blaster tends to jam it a little bit, so I prefer to go a bit slower but still pretty nice. You can still dominate with this speed. Okay, anyways, he recently uploaded a video showing that he discovered this blaster, how good it is if it doesn't have any spread. My script had this one way back, like 2 years ago. So I'm not bragging, I just used to love this one, and I kinda got annoyed when it was nerfed. If you are an old Battlefront player, you knew that this blaster and at the beginning was pretty OP, has like no spread. So yeah, let me show you how it works with the mod. Okay, this is the blaster with no mods. Right? And this is with the mod. It's pretty fast, and you can see like it's like a laser pretty much. Okay, this is no mods. And this is the improved version. Nice improvement, right? Okay, now let me show you the TL50. You see? The crosshair is moving like crazy. And if I activate the anti-recoil, this is how it works. A bit more stable. But the real beauty on this one is the secondary fire. We can have like an infinite secondary fires. So I'm gonna shoot my first secondary fire. And cool it, right? Now I'm gonna shoot my secondary fire. Boom! The script makes the cooling flush for me. I am not trying to cooling flush manually. No matter how small the cooling mark is, the script is always doing it for me. You can pretty much spam it. Perfect cooldowns every time. Now let me show you another mods that are exclusive of this script. This is the first one. We have the rapid fire. Yes, I showed it before. Pretty much no recoil, right? And we can use a pulse cannon. And as you know, the pulse cannon requires that you hold down the fire button to charge it and then release it to shoot it. I noticed that many guys that are using scripts, they are not using the pulse cannon, and that's because the rapid fire doesn't allow them use the pulse cannon. They have to deactivate the mod and use the pulse cannon and reactivate the mod. That's very annoying. My script can detect when you are using the pulse cannon, and what it does is once you choose the pulse cannon, the rapid fire pauses, so you can charge up your pulse cannon, shoot it, and then the rapid fire resumes and you can keep rapid firing. Let me show you. So you can rapid fire, right? Now I select the pulse cannon and I can charge it. I can cancel, and I have my rapid fire there. See? Select the pulse cannon, I can charge it, fire it, and the rapid fire comes back. I am not turning anything on and off. The script is smart enough to make the changes for me. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, another small mod that I have is the anti-shock grenade. You know, when someone gets you with a shock grenade, you got shocked and you have pressed the square or X button on Xbox, I think, to get out of the shock. We have a mod for this. You have to press the up D-pad. So I'm gonna shock myself, and I can get out of the shock pretty fast. Oh yeah, I forgot that on this game, when you have a target, the aim assist engage better if you move side to side when shooting. So yeah, we have automatic strafe function. Every time I press the fire trigger, my character moves left and right, but I can still move freely, and this is pretty good with against enemies. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to show you the Battlefront II mods. Alright, now we are in Battlefront 2. Sorry for the split screen. I'm gonna try to trim it for the video, but there is no other way that I can show you the mods without getting interrupted by bots. So yeah. Alright guys, so Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is very different. On Battlefront 1 we have like a rapid fire, was really OP. You can shoot a blaster as fast as you can press or pull the trigger. On Battlefront 2 is different. You can only shoot your blaster as fast as the game allows it. That's how it should be, right? On Battlefront 2, all the blaster has a lot of recoil and a spread. So that's where I focus to improve in this game. So for example, let me show you the blaster pistol for officer. I think is the best one. So I'm gonna shoot this blaster with no mods. This is how it works. As you can see, it has a lot of spread and recoil upwards, right? In this game, if you are aiming down sights, the recoil is reduced. As you can see, it's a little more accurate, it's a little more uniform marks. Now let me show you what the script does. I'm going to shoot from the hip. As you can see, we don't have recoil upwards, a little bit spread, but yeah, this is way better than this one. The shots are very close together. Now let's try it by aiming down sights. Nice, a nice round shape. And we can see all the shots are overlapping. So if you put attention, you can notice that when I am aiming down sights, my fire rate is reduced. This is to improve the accuracy. And this allows me to make like a very accurate medium to long range shots. Nice, huh? Alright, now let's try a different class. Let's try the assault class. Alright, so here I am with my assault. I am using the default blaster. The default blaster is pretty good, but it has like a lot of recoil. Now let's try it. See, there's a lot of recoil. Now let's try and aiming downside. See, now let's enable the mod for this one. From the hip. Way better, right? Aiming down sights, increase the accuracy still. You can see how small is the circle. Yes, it's a little bit slower, but this is more accurate. So yeah, you have those two options. Alright, let's move on to another class. The heavy with the DC-15 LE. This blaster shot blaster. This blaster is pretty... has like a lot of damage and very low recoil actually. It has pretty much no recoil. This is the blaster with no mods, right? Goes. Pretty much together, right? Pretty much no recoil. And this is because the blaster is just in a perk the no recoil perk, so that's why. Now let's aim in down sights. Pretty clean, right? It's even better. It's like a smaller circle. Can the script improve this? Yeah. Let's see it. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my mods and select the blaster. Alright, this is from the hip with the mod. As you can see, the circle is pretty much the size of my crosshairs or reticle. It's even better than aiming down sights. Now let's try the mod aiming down sights. It's pretty much the same size of this one. This is a manual blaster. It has like a burst fire rate. But if you press faster manually, you have recoil like this. Okay, show you again. Going upwards, right? Because the recoil. If we use the mod, we have this. Same speed or a little faster and no recoil. Okay, this is manual fire rate. I'm pressing the fire button as fast as I can and aiming down sights. Yeah, it's reduced with a lot of spread. Now let's try the mod.
Not this time.
No recoil. Okay, now let's try the jet trooper. I'm gonna shoot it. This is a manual blaster. Only shoot as fast as I can pull the trigger. Right. And this is with the mod on. Alright, this is the ARC Trooper. As you know, the ARC Trooper has 2 pistols. And you have to shoot both triggers to have like a very fast fire rate. Right? And this is with the mod. I only pull in one button, only the fire trigger. I'm not using both triggers, only one. Huh? It's really nice, huh? Yeah, we have a bit of motor spread, but fire rate is insane. You can mail heroes with this one. So the script has an auto strafe function. I'm gonna turn it on. And now every time I pull the fire trigger, my character is going to strafe left and right automatically for me. You see? This might be like this is worse than before, but actually in the game the aim assist kicks in and you have a better lock on your enemies. Okay, I switched factions. Now we have Phasma. Phasma was kinda tough because his blaster has like a lot of spread and recoil, like you can see right here. Right? And if we aim down sights, a little bit reduced, but we still have a lot of movement. And this is how it works. It makes small micro corrections, so we have less spread and more focus fire. Okay. Okay, now what about aiming down sights? Have no movement. This is pretty much insane. This turns Phasma on a killing machine. For lightsaber heroes, I used to have a mod that always blocks, so you don't have to hold the block button, the L2 trigger or left trigger. But with the recent changes on the heroes mechanics, I have to remove it. And that's it, guys. That's how you can do with Titan 2 mods for Battlefront. It's no overpowered, but yeah, improves your gameplay. So yeah, and this mods is only for Titan 2. Alright, so that's pretty much from my part, and have a good one.